Are you struggling as a parent with your child playing the victim or placing the blame on other people or other things? Well, today we're going to talk about how we can change that mindset to one of being in charge of your life. I'm Tiffany Bakke of The Self-Motivated Child, and today we're going to broadly talk about fixed mindset and growth mindset and how to move your child from that fixed mindset of being out of control of their life, things can't change, that they're stuck this way, or that they're blaming other things, other people, and that they're just constantly playing the victim, to one of the growth mindset, seeing themselves as a problem solver and seeing themselves as how they can respond differently to different situations. So they're not always seen as negative, but positive. And this video speaks a little bit to my heart because I actually have been going through this with one of my children. And so there's a couple of things that I have tried. Now you have to figure out your situation for your family and what's going to work with you and your child. And so I'll give you some suggestions of what I've tried, but you may need to modify them for your experience, your life, your child's life. So my son, who I have been struggling with, would place the blame on other things, and it was never his fault. And always there was an excuse for why things happened and why they couldn't be different. So one of the first things that I did with my son was we began to do some positive affirmations. And I had to find a positive affirmation that worked for him. I couldn't just find one that I liked. I needed to find one that spoke to him. So it was kind of a dialogue of either he and I constructing a phrase together that he would say, or doing some searching on the internet for us to find a phrase together that he could chant to himself. So the positive affirmation, I have it hanging on my son's bedroom door so he sees it. So you want to put this positive affirmation somewhere that your child is going to see it a lot. Their bathroom mirror, on the refrigerator, on their bedroom door, maybe it's somewhere on a notebook that they see or in their planner. And it's just something that says what they can do. I can do this. I can overcome this. I can change how I respond. Maybe it's I am brave. I am a problem solver. So figure out that positive affirmation. The next thing that I did with my son is I bought a mindset journal. And so I would have him write in that every day, and I would ask him to sometimes share the things that he wrote. I wouldn't always ask him to share because that is some growth that he was doing himself that maybe he wasn't always comfortable talking about. But there were times that I would say, pick something that you wrote about or that you wanted to share, that you felt a change of your mind with it. And then we would talk about those things. And sometimes his responses were a little short. I did thumb through the journal, and I didn't read it, but I did thumb through and reminded him, I want you to really take some time to think about these and write stuff down. It's not a quick jotting things down to get it done. It's a chance for you to sit and analyze your thoughts and think about how you feel and how you want to change. So consider getting a mindset journal. Another thing that we did was when he would say something or respond in a way that was kind of that victim mentality again, my husband and I would say, let's pause and let's replay this situation that happened. And let's see, if you were to experience it again, how you could change your mindset to more of a problem solver, or how you could respond differently in a more positive way than negative. Because only he could change how he responded to the situation. And we also, at this time, gave him scenarios. What if this happened? What if that happened? And we would talk through it when we were maybe preparing dinner together, or when we were sitting down to eat, or as he was getting ready for bed. So we gave him that opportunity to do a little bit of role playing and helping him move towards that problem solving change. In all of this, basically what it boils down to is enabling your child to fail, make mistakes, but that they then assume the responsibility for making something right, and also working through the challenging situation, that they are persevering. Anything worth fighting for requires perseverance. And this is the same with you as the parent guiding your child through this mindset. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a few months. It might even take a couple of years. But that persistency of scaffolding your child to be in difficult situations where it's not too difficult or not too easy, that they overcome it with no challenge, but you also don't want to make it too hard that they give up. And helping your child progress through those steps of being a problem solver, changing from I can't change what happened, but I can change how I respond. And changing that mindset of, oh, well, that's not fair, or trying to balance the scales of what's fair and what's not fair. You can't affect those things. What you can affect is how you can respond. You can't change what already happened, but you can change how you respond in the future. And so if you constantly work on that mindset of enabling your child to change how they respond, then you're going to help them shift to a growth mindset, to a problem solver.
If you like what you have seen so far, be sure to subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, follow me on Facebook at Tiffany Bakke.